Hi there. Wilderness Todd here, and I'm out in the Uinta someplace out in the middle of nowhere. My goal is to survive for a day or two, relying only on my cunning, my fishing rod and fishing equipment, my 1907 Tacoma pickup, a 15-foot travel trailer, self-contained, with water heater. I've got a French press for my coffee, a generator, and some other essential items. Sunscreen, floss. Let's see if I can go get some dinner, because this is survival in the Uintas. Okay, back to the survival. Hi there. Let's talk about fire building. It's not that big a headache, actually. You know, you've seen Survivor Men and those guys using the bow and the stick, and they do the stick like this, and they have this flint and the steel and all that. I go to the dollar store and I buy like 8 of these, and I stick them in my pocket or the trailer next to the hot water heater, and you're all set to go. And then it's just a matter of woof. Later I'm going to show you how to set some snares and traps. So to start off, while you're out today, look for a stick that looks just like that, and it'll make it so much easier. Alright, let's answer some of your questions. The most popular question I always get is, Todd, I'm in the woods, I'm being chased by a bull moose, and it's mating season. What do I do? Well, as a novice, this is what I suggest. You stop and you listen with your ears. Listen in all directions. What you're trying to locate is some human noises. Hopefully like a family reunion with a bunch of old people, or, you know, Boy Scout camp or something like that. I want you to run towards that noise with the bull chasing you as fast as humanly possible. Now, you're going to surprise the partygoers, and you're going to run right through that camp and out the other side. Well, imagine the look on their face when here comes the bull moose. You're out and safe. Problem solved. Alright, here's a bit of luck. I set a bunch of traps earlier today, and I got a little something, a squirrel. So I'm not going to show this because it's a little bit rough, but I'm going to get this prepared and ready for this really just depends on how hungry you actually are, you know. It's just, oh yeah. A lot of people are a little queasy because they don't realize where their food actually comes from, but all comes from the same place. It's just a matter, oh boy. Alright, I sharpened stick earlier, green stick, so it won't burn. And let me get this sucker on the deal here. Okay. Alright. Alright, that should just about do it. It's not a pretty job, but, you know, if you're Wilderness Todd, it's what you do. Okay. Let's go check it out. Let's get some dinner. Come on. Alright, it's day 2. I didn't sleep well last night. The wilderness lived up to its name. I have one of those automatic battery-operated air mattresses that automatically adjust to your sleep comfort zone, and it kept oscillating between like 8.5 and 9, 8.5 and 9 all night long. It was barbaric is what it was. And so today we're going to get out into the field and get some more survival tips, because this is Wildlife Todd in the great outdoors. Wilderness Todd here with some advice. Okay, if you get lost and you end up getting rescued, no matter what you do, 1 or 2 days, they walk you out of the woods in front of the cameras, everybody at home thinks you're an idiot. All right, now, what after 2 or 3 days?
Well, if there's like 50 people involved, tell them you were scared off by a puma off the trail. That's how you lost your way. Now, if it goes 3 or 4 days, and there are dogs involved and people on horseback, you're really going to have to go for something bigger than that. If there's aircraft involved, you're screwed. All right, so you totally go all out, and it's like amnesia and Bigfoot. All right, just keep that in mind, really, because they're going to call you an idiot anyway, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Wilderness Todd here, and if you find yourself out in a swampy area, a low-lying area like this one, you can also often find this kind of moss. Now, all you have to do is pick this moss up and wring it out in your mouth. You've seen this before. That is incredibly refreshing. Refreshing. In the high Uintas, here, walk with me. I'm in the high Uintas right now, and you know, fishing is really important, especially if you have gear, you're all set. But if you don't have gear and you have to make your own, you can make it out of just about anything. Like, here's some wire right here. You'll see just some wire that's hanging off the generator. Now you can take this and you can give it a certain bend, hang on, and give it a one of those, and there, okay, and there, a fishing lure really works. And this is going to make it a lot easier. So try that at home. Take notes if you need to. This is some really important stuff. Okay. All right. Let's go. Uintas are a beautiful place, and I got to tell you, on my list of places where I want to die of exposure and hunger, this is like in the top 5. This area is loaded with beaver. And as a matter of fact, here is a beaver stick. You can see the little gnaw marks on there. And here's a great dam. It's filling up this meadow down here. You can see how cool that is. I'm going to throw my line in and see if I can catch something out of here. Todd here. Okay, this is not the biggest fish in the world, but it can keep you alive, especially if you eat it before the wife and kids get here. Okay, so good tip. Wilderness Todd here. A lot of people ask me, Todd, who do you take into the wilderness with you? A couple guidelines for you. Number one, you always bring one person who runs really slow, even if they limp a little. It's okay. That's for bears. You bring someone who can cook. I can cook. You bring someone who you can cuddle with at night to stay warm. This might not be your Uncle Fred that you want to consider. So be nice to people, and remember the limping person, yeah, invite them too. It's nice. All right, I've been working some of these little shadow areas, and that's kind of working out for me. This is the next step up. Little cut, and this is almost big enough not to have to eat right away before the family gets here. So, you know, survival. It's what it's about. It's you or the rest of the family. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Hey, it's Wilderness Todd here, and I just want to thank you guys for watching the video, and hopefully it helped you. Remember, it was just me in the high Uintas for a couple days alone with my truck and trailer and junk like that. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I want you to be safe out there. I want you to watch your fires, eat your fiber. It's Wilderness Todd signing off in the high Uintas.